What's up, my YouTube and Instagram family? This your boy Roberto, checking in with another video. So, I want to talk about how the elites and the powerful people of the world, how they kill people and sacrifice them without the public actually knowing, and this is why we're fooled so much. So, a lot of cases, such as Kobe Bryant's, when the elites want to kill somebody off or sacrifice somebody, they will make it to be an accident, or they will have the person killed. And if they're an older person, they'll say they died from some kind of heart attack or something. Excuse me. And if it's a younger person, they like shot and killed or a car accident, the killer will never be found if they're shot. Never be found. You never hear about it no more. It's gone. It doesn't get talked about anymore. Just like earlier this year, rapper Pop Smoke was killed. Supposedly they had suspects, and now you hear nothing about it anymore. Why? Because this is what the government does when they put a hit out on somebody and they have them killed. The elites make the call, the government has it done, and then you never hear about the killer anymore. Ever. Someone dies in a car accident. The brakes randomly went out. Or whatever. They always make it seem like it's some kind of accident, like it was just a freak of nature accident. They do this all the time. Did it to Paul Walker. Died in a car with a professional driver. It's all around us. There's so many clues. Kobe being in the helicopter. It was an accident. They flew in fog. Everything's always made out to be some kind of accident, or you never find out who the killer is when the government does it. And they're very good with killing rappers, and then you never find out anything about the killer. And why is that? That's because the government sacrificed them. Not the government. The government put out the hit. The elite sacrificed them. And when they sacrifice them, you're not going to find a killer, because they are the killers. They put those hits out there. They make sure that no one's going to get charged for it. They know exactly what they're doing. A legend dies of a heart attack. Or is it really a heart attack? They'll fool us. They fool us every single day, all the time. Kobe Bryant's death was no accident. He was sacrificed, and they made it out to be an accident. Pop Smoke, rapper that died in February, shot and killed. Haven't heard anything about the killers, nothing about the case since then. It's crazy that when they sacrifice these people, no one thinks about why they don't never find out who the killers are, or why is it always an accident? Why is this? It's always something when it's the government sacrificing people for the elites. They call the shots. They make it happen. It's always some kind of freak of nature thing that happens. That's the crazy part. What's even worse than that, the ones that end up being an accident, or the ones that get shot and killed, and you never hear about the killer. All you hear is a whole bunch of different stories, and then it just disappears off the face of the earth. No one ever gets charged. It's because the elites are having these people killed. Just like they have thousands and millions of people getting trafficking for the organs and things like that. They have control. Kids go missing all the time. You know why a lot of them are not found? Because the elites are in control of it. They're the ones who having these kids taken. So why would they make somebody look for them? Every now and then they'll act like they done found a couple kids, or a couple, they're not always kids, human bodies, or some of them alive. It's all a distraction. These people are powerful. They can do as they please. You think they really can't find all these kids going missing? No, they can. They choose not to. And they choose not to because they're making money off of it. Whenever they need something, they know exactly where to go, to their personal black market. And they got kids locked in cages around the world, adults locked in cages. Some people have never seen daylight. They're stuck in these tunnels underground, stuck in these big old basements. A lot of these rich people have huge houses with underground tunnels that you guys don't know about, with humans caged in them. These elites are eating people. They're cannibals because they feel like, eating, it does something for their body. They're not regular people. Something's wrong with them. But we're too dumb to pay attention to what's really going on. Think of all the millions of people missing that are just never found. No remains or nothing. There's people locked up and caged away underneath in a tunnel, waiting to be killed for their organs or, used as sex slaves. No one bets, no one tries to fight it and find out what's happening to these people. You wanna know why? Because they know exactly what's happening to them. The government officials know exactly what's going on. They're not going to put the FBI or nobody investigating this. The police wouldn't dare. This is something that's going on around the world. It's been going on for a long time. These kings and queens of these countries in the Middle East and stuff like that, they're just as guilty. They do it too. They have complete control. When elites have control, they can do whatever they please, and they've had control for years now because we're too blind to fight back. You really think that they can't find all these missing people? People randomly just go missing? Sex trafficking, organ harvesting, all this type of stuff happens all the time right underneath our face. Just think about it. There are people locked in cages that never get to come out and live their life and be free because they're waiting to be sacrificed for an elite. Like their life is no better than that person. Like they're less of a human. It's not fair. Someone's got to do something about it. These elites have their rituals where they sit there and feast on these people. They probably eat them alive. You never know. Because these people are heartless. And I don't even want to talk about the parties the billionaires and the elites have. I don't even want to go there. I'm going to wrap that up, guys. Pay attention to these elites and how they kill people. And we never hear about it again. The killer's never found. Someone goes missing, they're never found. Kids go missing all the time, never found. Why? Because they've been sex trafficked for these rich politicians and these elites. Organs being harvested. Sex slaves kept in cages, only allowed to come out to be abused by a sexual predator. A lot of not so pretty things coming out from the elites. And the politicians of the world are just as nasty. Guys, stay woke, guys. And I'm going to keep spitting that knowledge to you. And I'll talk to you guys later.